The Light Followers Mandate: Why We Can't Afford to Be Liked. This week, after digging deeper into how the legal profession hijacked its own oversight, confirming what so many of us already knew, I feel more energized than ever to speak out. And yet, the deep sickness so many feel is real. As I read through history, I kept coming across the same haunting words, written by John Adams to Abigail in 1777. I am more sick and more ashamed of my own countrymen than ever I was before. The spleen, the vapors, the dismals, the horrors seem to have seized our whole state. Many of us feel that same shame today. We see what's happening, the erosion of values, of justice, of courage, yet so many remain unwilling to take action. I recently heard a startling statement that many Christians and gun owners in this country don't vote. That shocked me, because anyone who takes the Second Amendment for granted only needs to look at countries like Australia, where politicians quietly seized all public arms once the people went silent. But today, my challenge isn't about the Second Amendment. It's about those who call themselves Christians. We've simplified the word Christian to mean a follower of Christ. But what does that actually mean?
Jeshua said it plainly in John 8:12. I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life.
To follow Christ is to follow light. And if we truly believe that, then our purpose is to carry that light into all dark corners, without hesitation. Does carrying the light mean shrinking away from every challenge we face? Does it mean staying silent for fear of reprisal? Or worse, fear of not being liked? That fear of not being liked has become our national poison. We can forgive the young for still forming their identity, but if you're over 25 and still letting fear of labels dictate your courage, then it's time to grow up. That fear is the very poison that allowed this country to be stolen. We sat quietly as the country was seized, through the failure to enforce borders, through the passage of bad laws, through the deliberate expansion of judicial power, because we were afraid of being labeled. But what power does a label have over someone who knows whom I am? Why would a follower of the light fear words? Why would anyone who knows their purpose shrink back because of human opinion? Yet, in modern times, Christianity has been twisted to mean tolerance. But tolerance of what? Of lies? Of injustice? Of corruption? To sit back and wait for others to do the work is what I call a vampire existence. It drains the spiritual energy of the collective. The divine I am is not outside of us. Each of us carries a spark of that light, and every spark is needed to rebuild what's been lost. That's why I say, act. Because actions change things. Or, as I like to say, actions create things. If we truly want the world our forefathers fought and bled for, then we must speak out. We must confront injustice wherever we see it. We cannot have light without truth and justice. Every action counts. Every vote counts. Every time you choose silence, that counts too. We've placed immense responsibility on the president and his cabinet, but the truth is, the rebuilding cannot be done by a few. It starts with us. John Adams wrote again to Abigail, warning the future.
Posterity. You will never know how much it cost the present generation to preserve your freedom. I hope you will make a good use of it. If you do not, I shall repent in heaven that I ever took half the pains to preserve it.
We have been asleep. Now, it's time to wake up. If you call yourself a follower of Christ, remember, you are called to be a follower of light. Light doesn't ask for permission. It simply shines. Be bold. Speak truth. Take action. Because silence is how freedom dies. But action is how we bring it back to life. Be the light. Live the light. See the light.